Everyone for Tuesday afternoon NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. We've got the Detroit Pistons facing the West All-Stars. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. On the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Rose is out there with Jackson, and it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Count it, good.
Well, that jump shot's a thing of beauty coming from Harden. I think some of it is the fact that his mechanics are good, but left-handed shooters sometimes just look sweeter than right-handed shooters. Amazing how many ways he has to score.
Here's Drummond. James Harden picking up that last basket. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Now here's Griffin. Durant with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Rose.
You know, there are differing opinions as to who the best defensive player in the league is, but no matter what, Kawhi is always in the discussion. And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Rose. The pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Baseline J on the way. West All-Stars off to a quick start here. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
Here are the Pistons with the ball. 9-point game. Rose passes to Griffin. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Jackson. Good D by Irving.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Leonard, no luck.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
And Drummond gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
LeBron can't get it to go.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Rose kicks to Jackson. Here's Griffin. Drummond trying to get himself free. Griffin can't get it to go in. Here's Harden. Finished off the break.
Boy, that was a masterful read from the talented Harden. I mean, he's at his best when he's attacking in the open court. Nobody better.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Rose. Back to Jackson. Here's Drummond. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
A 3 from Leonard. Rebound, Detroit. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And that's just strong, tough action from Rose there. Staying in control and getting the job done with authority.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
Pistons trail by 4. Inside, Jackson. And it's Irving with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for the West All-Stars. Good on the shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Top of the key, Griffin. Back to Rose. Griffin finds Rose. On the wing, Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Moves back up. And it's Drummond missing. Outside, Irving takes a 3. That one, no good. And it's Detroit the other way. Griffin passes to Rose. Outside for Jackson. And Durant sends it back.
And Durant isn't just a powerhouse on offense. He also has a great sense of timing for when to block shots. Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And then for Detroit, Doumbouya is checked in for Bruce Brown. Luke Kennard comes in for Derrick Rose. And Langston Galloway subbed in for Jackson. And it's Davis missing. Pistons trailed by 4. Here's Doumbouya. Pass to Griffin. Another shot, and the layup is good. And it's 6 points for Drummond. Drummond's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Davis dishes to Simmons. Now here's Lillard. Puts it up from 17. Detroit with the rebound. Drummond's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. That's tipped. Griffin kicks to Drummond. Pass to Galloway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Morris comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Frazier in for Blake Griffin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Galloway. From deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Beal from long range gets it to go from beyond the arc.
You know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
There's Galloway. Takes the 3. Doumbouya with it. It's up against Thompson. Here's Frazier. No good on the 3. And so here are the West All-Stars. Thompson outside. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Thompson. And it's a 4-point West All-Star lead. Frazier scanning the floor. Here's Morris. It's rebounded by the West.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Here is Frazier following the basket by Anthony Davis. Shot to stop the run, and he drops that one in. Galloway has got 5 now. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. And Thompson kicks to Lillard. Thompson passes to Davis. Good work defensively by Morris. 1:20 left to play in the first. Frazier dishes to Morris. Now the pass to Galloway. And stolen by Simmons. Lays it up off the glass.
And Simmons is extremely versatile and effective two-way player, guys, who can hurt you on both ends.
Now here's Doumbouya. He's covered by Thompson. Kennard the pass to Galloway. Now here is Morris. Shot clock at 5. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Here's Davis. Simmons trying to get open. Again, the West All-Star.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
Second chance shot. And no good that time. And so it's the West All-Stars in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from the West All-Stars, what's your take so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Towns is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Damian Lillard. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Beal in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. A nice shot by Frazier.
Tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
And Lillard kicks to Towns. Here's Beal. A second chance effort. And it's Towns missing. Enzo Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 6. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Pistons shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. The West All-Stars with the ball. To the paint. Out to Thompson. And it's Beal in the corner. Down low. It's stolen by Morris. Galloway taking his time here. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Thompson. And it's James Harden in for Beal. And then for Detroit, Rose comes in for Langston Galloway. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Tim Frazier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of neat to see Aldridge take on more of a leadership role. He's somebody the younger guys can look up to.
The West All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Irving's checked in for the West. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Drummond's checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was the 2018 Coach of the Year, but as we all know, he was fired after that same season by the Raptors. Casey's found a home in Detroit. Casey said, "I have no regrets." Winston Churchill said, "Success consists of going from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. And that's what I've done." So, Kevin, Dwayne Casey is still pounding the rock.
He sure is, and I like that Churchill quote as well. Thanks, David.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Jackson against Irving. Shoots from the corner. Aldridge, no luck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Kennard. 6 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Towns.
A tremendous shot blocker in college, Kevin. Towns has packed that part of his game and brought it with him to the next level.
Irving attacking. Rebounded by the Pistons. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So for the Pistons, Griffin's check in for Markieff Morris. And it's Bruce Brown in for Kennard.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
Jackson. And the rejection by Towns.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team. You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
And the rejection by Towns. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Rose against Aldridge.
There's the versatility of Aldridge, disrupting the shot, showing how valuable he can be at the defensive end.
Pistons trailed by 6. Pistons passing it around. Brown. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
Here's Irving. Harden has a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Detroit's ball. 7-point differential. To the middle. Here's Drummond. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
He's not an easy guy to get a shot up and over. Aldridge has those long arms, and his timing's good, too.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Here's Jackson. Following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And Griffin slams it in.
Yes, he does, Kevin. Love seeing Griffin finish with power at the rim. Awesome at throwing it down when he's in this deep.
Harden left side. Over Rose. Back to Harden. Left block shot on the way. LeBron, no good.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Irving finds James. From deep. Irving can't hit.
You know, he hasn't made any threes this quarter after sinking just the one in the first.
Yes, that goes in. And now just a 3-point West All-Star lead.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Count it. And it's 9 points for James Harden.
You always got to track Harden, an elusive player who knows how to get it done inside.
Stolen by Harden. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. James, that's a 2-pointer. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. On the wing, Jackson. Back to Rose. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. To the inside. 5 to shoot. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
So the West ends up going with the new group. And then for Detroit, Doomboy is checked in for Drummond. Langston Galloway comes in for Derrick Rose. And Tim Frazier subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Here is Frazier, following the score by Damian Lillard. Brown dishes to Frazier. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Damian Lillard.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now here's Davis. He's got 6. Beal. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here is Frazier, trailing by 5. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Davis, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Kennard, he's checked in for Brown.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Greg, definitely that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Pass to Doumbouya. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Here's Davis. Basket good. Davis has got the lead up to 9 now for the West All-Stars.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that 3rd foul.
And Frazier drops them both. Here's West now. And Beal kicks to Lillard. Inside. Out to Thompson. Outside, Simmons. Lillard from outside. But they'll get another chance.
And that's one of his strengths, knocking down those long-range jump shots.
Pistons trailed by 9. Passes it to Doumbouya. Dishes it to Griffin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. A big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Here's West now, down low, and it's Davis with the jam.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And the Pistons with possession here. They trail by 9 points. Lillard against Frazier. Here's Kennard. Detroit, no good that time either. Kennard's gone 1 of 4 from the field. There's Beal with the 3, and it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 6 rebounds here tonight. West All-Stars with the rebound. Simmons passes to Davis. There's Beal with the 3, kept alive. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And we've reached halftime in this one. West All-Stars out in front, up by 11. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got a moment left set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. On the court for the Pistons. On the front line, the talented duo of Griffin and Drummond. Jackson is out there with Derrick Rose. And it's Brown in at the 3. Jackson finds Griffin. And Griffin slams it in.
Yeah, and no one's ever questioned the desire. Griffin using his strength and explosiveness to make good on the second chance opportunities.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Jackson against Irving. Jackson dishes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
And you want more of this from Jackson. The more unselfish he is, the better the team.
Davis with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Pistons trail by 11. Kicks it to Brown. Yep, that one goes in there. Brown's got 6.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's Irving. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
It's Jackson with the drive, and the dunk by Jackson.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
Harden, no good. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Pass to Griffin. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. 12 points for Blake Griffin.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Irving misses. Here's Rose. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on James Harden.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. James is checked in.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pistons trailed by 7. From the stripe, Jackson misses.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
The Pistons making a change here. Morris is checked in. Right side, Durant. Over Morris. Morris with the block. Brown with it. Leonard picks him up. Brown kicks to Rose. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Great communication on the alley-oop.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Irving passes to Leonard. LeBron trying to free himself up. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 5 here tonight. Rose against Harden. On the wing, Morris. Outside, Jackson. Shoots the 3. Detroit getting another chance here. And it's Drummond missing. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Towns, he's checked in for the West. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Kevin Durant. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Kennard, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Kennard, the pass to Drummond. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Doomboy is checked in for the Pistons. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
James, no good. Pistons trail by 9. Right side Jackson drops it in from 14 feet away. Jackson's got 12 in the game.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Harden sinks that one from the post.
Whenever Harden sprints inside, man, I love it. Has so many ways he can finish near the basket.
Kennard, the pass to Jackson. And here is Drummond, defended by Towns. And that one's good. Drummond, 14 points for him.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
On its way from Irving for 2. Again, the West All-Star. Here are the Pistons with the ball. 9-point game. Here's Kennard. Morris kicks to Doumbouya. Now Drummond. And the rejection by Town. Here's Irving. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 3 assists now in this one. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for the West All-Stars.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
You know, with all his post moves, Aldridge usually is able to trick the defense, but even when he doesn't, he'll still manage to finish through contact.
And Morris throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
You know, that defense is helpless right now. I mean, he's got their number, and he knows it.
So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Simmons checked in for Aldridge. Thompson comes in for LeBron. Bradley Beal's checked in for James Harden. And Lillard subbed in for Irving. Langston Galloway's checked in for Detroit. Frazier comes in for Jackson. Now here's Frazier. He's got 6. Nailed from three-point land. Frazier's got 9.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
It's Beal on the wing. Thompson outside, and the pass to Lillard. Fires from deep, and no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. Beal gets a wide open look off the left rim and out. Pistons trailed by 8. Knocks it loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, one of the things that the NBA has been forward thinking about is always accepting new ideas. And they've got a bunch of them on the table in recent weeks. A mid-season tournament, a postseason play-in tournament, maybe even reducing the 82-game regular season schedule. Now, all of these would be very bold moves, but Commissioner Adam Silver has always demonstrated a willingness to think outside the box. Kevin?
DA, great assessment, good report, thank you so much. Here's Beal. After the made shot from Andre Drummond, he muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
The West All-Stars shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
And it's Drummond missing.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here is Frazier after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Shot by Frazier, no good. There's There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Beal on the follow. Beal's got the lead up to 13 now for the West All-Stars.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy. You know, he's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
And Simmons kicks to Lillard. From outside, off the mark. Pistons trailed by 11. Here's Kennard. He has 5. Pass to Drummond. In the corner, it's Galloway. Drains it from beyond the arc. Galloway's got 8.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the West All-Stars. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here's Beal. Ben Simmons is out there with Davis. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Lillard in at the 1. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. Now here's Davis. That one a little long. Here's Galloway. Outside Griffin. Back to Galloway. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Ben Simmons. That free throw good from Galloway. Galloway hits both of them. And the West All-Stars have possession. To the paint. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Free throw good, Davis. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Bradley Beal. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Detroit. And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. They trail by 11. Griffin trying to get open, and it's Rose missing.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Here's Galloway following the basket by Anthony Davis. Doumbouya passes to Rose. Here's Galloway. Pistons passing it around. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Thompson finds Lillard to the middle. It's tipped. Here's Davis. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Pistons trailed by 13. Rose in the post. He's covered by Leonard. Lillard against Griffin. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Yeah, how about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
And it's Leonard missing. Leonard's gone 1 of 4 from distance. Thompson against Rose. And here is Doumbouya. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Inside, here's Lillard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And for someone who spends most of his time on the perimeter, Lillard's a terrific finisher inside. His moves to the basket aren't tentative. They are strong.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Durant's checked in for Ben Simmons. James Harden comes in for Thompson. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Lillard. And then for Detroit, Drummond comes in for Doumbouya. And it's Jackson in for Langston Galloway. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Evan, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
And here's the fast break. On its way from Irving for two. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. From deep, Harden.
Love the intensity on defense there. Rose enjoys getting after it and making a difference at that end of the floor.
Here's Griffin. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. KD looking around. A shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Griffin kicks to Jackson. Drummond trying to get himself free. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to just 8 points on the bucket from Jackson. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. And here's the West with the ball. Harden dishes to Leonard. And that one drops for him.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
Pistons trail by 10. Outside Rose. And there's the feed to Drummond. And Davis sends it back. Leonard from deep three-point land. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, it's amazing to me how easy Harden makes it look. I mean, when he's locked in, he feels like there's nobody that can guard him, and he's right most of the time.
Now here's Jackson. Griffin with him. And the shot goes in. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Irving against Jackson. Irving passes to Davis. And they pick up two. Davis has got 24 points.
Well, it's fun watching Irving share the ball. I mean, when he concentrates on running the offense, this team is really dangerous.
My goodness, how about that miss? I mean, that's 2 easy points that they've just given away.
Passes it to KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Jackson misses. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the West All-Star. They lead by 14. Leonard looking around. High post, Davis. And they double up Davis. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from Leonard. Hits the three-point bomb.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he beat up?
Pistons trail by 17. Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Anthony Davis.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Here's Leonard. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Jackson. Rose with the ball, and it's Harden picking him up. Griffin finds Jackson over Irving, and Jackson with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got his 4th assist in this one. Irving drives in on his 15th shot attempt. He makes his 9th basket, shooting a healthy 60% tonight.
Boy, I tell you, I don't know if there's anybody better than Kyrie Irving close to the basket. He has a great feel for how to score inside.
Now here's Rose. Down low. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
James checked in for the West. Leonard against Brown. To the inside. Durant kicks to Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. And that's 19 points for James Harden.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now here's Drummond. The 8-footer, and he hits the jumper for 2. Drummond's got 22.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Here's Irving. And stolen by Drummond. Feeds it to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Jackson after LeBron James's miss. Jackson drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here is Irving. Back to Leonard. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
How about the confidence from the big fella? Griffin taking pleasure in tormenting the defense, feeling really comfortable shouldering the offense. And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Irving. Here's LeBron, and he converts the layup.
Oh, I tell you, LeBron is so active and aggressive and so strong. I love watching him go after rebounds like this.
Outside Jackson, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And I like the timing, Kevin, that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
Insufficient balance, please top up. Insufficient balance, please top up. Insufficient balance, please top up.